Today I decided to try something a little different. We're venturing out of our barely established comfort zone. We're not doing dessert, and we're not doing anything that involves balls. So what I decided to do this time was I went to the grocery store pre-crisis, and I picked out something that I'd never heard of before and just looked up a random recipe and kind of went with the first recipe that popped up. So this is going to be an adventure. My husband's working from home this week, and I decided that I have to up my wife game a bit. So I'm going to try to cook him dinner with this mystery fruit that I found. I found this young green jackfruit in brine. I have no idea what jackfruit is, and I have no idea what brine is. I found a recipe that you can make like something barbecue with, and I figure even if it's super gross, barbecue might help it not be as gross. First things first, let's make sure we have everything we need. 2 20-ounce cans of young green jackfruit, a tablespoon of olive oil, 1 small sweet onion. Where's my onion? Onion. Diced. We'll get to that later. A cup of barbecue sauce. I picked this. I hope it's good. Sriracha hot sauce to taste. I don't think I'm gonna do that. And buns. Well, since there's no bread in any store, we're gonna make our own buns out of sweet potatoes. Step 1. Drain and rinse the jackfruit from the can. Rinse very well if your jackfruit was packed in brine. Chop off the hard center core portions if desired. Who wants a hard center? That doesn't sound appetizing. The person that wrote this recipe said, "I like the texture better with the tougher parts removed." I feel like a lot of people would. I might be losing wife game points with this. Hope he likes it. My jackfruit's been rinsed. Heat the olive oil in a large skillet over medium. For what? Okay, I'm just gonna read through all of this so we don't have another pineapple juice situation. Okay, I have to heat olive oil, and then I add my jackfruit, barbecue sauce, and half a cup of water. Stir well to combine. Then cover and simmer for 20 minutes on low-medium heat, stirring occasionally. After 20 minutes, remove the lid and mash the jackfruit with a potato masher or 2 forks. I think a potato masher sounds more fun, so we'll probably go with that. To create a shredded texture, I feel like a fork would shred it better though. We'll see. To finish, turn up the heat to high and cook for another 10 minutes, stirring frequently. This helps dry up a bit and get blackened in some spots, which makes it extra tasty. Where does the onion come in? None of this says anything about an onion. Oh, yeah, it does. I missed it. Heat the olive oil in a large skillet over medium heat, then add the onion and cook for 3 to 4 minutes until translucent. Oh man, that means I gotta dice an onion. I don't like dicing onions. You're gonna make me cry. I don't want to cry. I'm sensitive. Do I dice the whole thing? Looks like it. This has to be the best onion ever. It's not making me cry. Alright, I think that's good. Heat a tablespoon of olive oil in a large skillet. What is a skillet? Is that like a pan? I have pans. I hope this works. Is this a skillet? What's the difference between a pan and a skillet? Making it confusing. 3 to 4 minutes. Oh no! I should probably get everything else ready. I gotta add all the stuff. Can't have my stuff if I don't have it out. Make sure I'm doing this right. There's a lot of stirring involved. Okay. My lighting is terrible. Okay. How do I know? How do I know when it's ready? Is it really that important of a step? That was unexpected. I guess it's hot. I'm sorry, buddy. My dog is terrified of things that sizzle. Perhaps he was pan-fried in a past life. I don't know. I don't know if it's done. Whatever. Oh no! I forgot to cut the hard tips off. No! My onions! Whatever. He's getting hard tips. Hope it's good. Seems easy. Although I don't feel like a cup is enough barbecue sauce. Maybe it is. I don't know these things. We're stepping out of our comfort zone. Not that we really had one to begin with. Simmer. Lowish heat. Well, while that hot mess is simmering, I'm gonna work on my buns. And by buns, I mean sweet potatoes. First things first, we gotta clean them. Now I know why there's no toilet paper in the stores. Everyone's wiping their taters. Hope I got all the soap off. He doesn't have to know about that part. Oh, I need to stir. Oh no, you're sticking to the pan. Crisis averted, I think. Ooh, that's got the little button oven. We don't need button ovens. I hope these aren't too thin. Or too thick, or covered in soap. Also, I didn't look up a recipe for this part, or any instructions of any kind, so we're just winging it. I think I put my oven at like 400. We're just gonna use the eyeball method to determine whether or not they're done. It's like a chip. That's the next step. After 20 minutes, remove the lid and mash the jackfruit. I think we're gonna use the fork method. I'm supposed to take it off the heat. Just says remove the lid. We're living dangerously here today. This is weird. The potato masher works much better. I should have just gone with my first instinct. Was I supposed to take the seeds out of these things? Losing points. My dog is cowering in a ball on the floor. You'll be alright. You're not getting cooked. And you're not getting food, Beans. This is not for you. This is for your father. I have a lot of dogs. I wonder if pineapple would be good in this. Crank it up to Power Ranger for 10 minutes. This is supposed to go with coleslaw. I feel like I should have made the other bits first. It might work. It might not. This might taste like a mesquite barbecue butthole. I hope not. I dropped jackfruit on my foot. My foot's on fire. I mean, this looks like barbecue of the meat variety. How do I know when it's done? I don't want it to be too dry. Somehow I don't think they make a cream for that. Okay. Oh. What about a little paintbrush thing? Sprinkle some cinnamon. This kind of looks like the dish soap I used to clean them. Hopefully those flavors blend together nicely. You are all or nothing. I don't need you to aggressively season my potatoes. Maybe a smaller one would work better. Nope, okay. It's can I paint it on? Okay, your holes are too big. This is not working out. I need some sweet potatoes to go with my cinnamon. So far it's all cinnamon. I don't think there's any happy little accidents here. This is just cookie sheet full of sorrow. Alright, let's put this in the oven. While those are ovening, I suppose I could put together the coleslaw, but I opted to do this the laziest way possible. This, we're chopping enough here. We don't need to chop cabbage. This said slaw on it, so I assume that's, you just dump it together. I don't know. No preservatives. Good. Good for you. You want a medal? Oh no! There's coleslaw on my foot. It's cooling off my burn. Alright, do I put this whole thing in? We'll okay, I guess that's about the whole thing. Turns out the whole thing was perfect amount. Whoever made that container knew what they were doing. Unlike me. You know what? You're my favorite cinnamon container. Your holes are nice. I'm just gonna, let's see if we can. No, okay, alright. Whatever. Oh. Maybe that wasn't the best idea. Getting pneumonitis from transferring cinnamon. Cinnamon transfer travesty. Time to check on our taters. Nowhere close to being done. Alright. Check on my taters. Round two. Some of these fatties are still hard. Where am I going to put these things? Alright, let's see if we can assemble one of these bad boys. First, meat stuff. Fake meat stuff.
A text. You might want to read that. It might be important.
I'm filming, damn it! Nancy. Alright, meat stuff, coleslaw. God, yes. Some of these things, I don't even know, what are these? Sliced mild pepper rings. This was not part of the recipe. I just thought it might be a good idea. I hope it doesn't taste like soap. Slider. I need to know if I'm gonna gain wife points or lose it. Oh my god. Just eat it. That's a solid maybe.
It's good. It's very messy. It was good.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Like for real?
Yeah. The texture's a little weird, but it tastes like barbecue. It's kind of like if the barbecue was also coleslaw textured.
Yeah, I should have probably cut off those hard bits like the recipe suggested.
What?
I forgot. The hard tips. Hard tips. We'll leave those out next time.
Well, good to success. I love it.